I finally got a chance to see Disney Pixar's Hoppers, and of course, in a spoiler review, I come with my spoiler thoughts. Hoppers, the newest original Pixar film, follows a character named Mabel, played by Piper Curta, and I am a fan from the I Didn't Do It days, so I'm glad to see she's working again. Mabel loves animals. She loves all types of animals. Her mission in this movie is to save a beaver dam from getting torn up by an incoming freeway that's being built. Her and the mayor obviously don't get along because he's the one trying to build the freeway. She's the one trying to save the dam. She runs into some conflicts, some emotional banter, yada, yada, yada. You obviously know what the movie's about if you clicked on this video. For a rating on a Letterboxd scaling, I settled on a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 on first watch. I was very close to giving it a 9 out of 10, but even being an 8 out of 10, Hoppers is the best movie that I've seen in 2026 so far. To get into the positives, this movie is incredibly funny. It has a chance to be the funniest movie of 2026. There were all ages in my theater, children, adults, teenagers, all of us were sharing a laugh. It's just funny for all ages. You know, that sweet spot of humor that everyone can enjoy. That's basically Hoppers. And while being funny, it also hits you emotionally. Mabel loses her grandma early on in the film. They hit you with that. She has a relationship with the king beaver. They hit you with that. All of Mabel's connections to any animal that's in this movie, whether it's the beavers, the bears, the deer, the frogs, they all hit you on an emotional level when they all try to help at the very end. That was a pretty big moment. Humans try to take away their home all the time. They have no reason to help us, but they see Mabel's home needs help and they go and they help Mabel. I'm glad I enjoyed this movie so much. I remember when the first trailer came out, this marketing started for this movie maybe 10 months before the film. Even if it's not 10 months, it started very early. I remember being in a theater because I didn't see the trailer online. I saw the trailer for the first time ahead of some other movie. I don't even know what movie that is. And after the trailer ended, I remember vividly me and my girlfriend look over to each other and we go, nah. Was not hyped for this movie whatsoever. I did want to end up seeing it because it's Disney Pixar and I missed Elio and I'm a big Pixar guy. So how did I miss Elio if I'm a big Pixar guy? I got to see Hoppers. I wasn't excited for it because every trailer that I see is just mid. This is not hyping me up whatsoever. However, it did already make $88 million globally. So it was hyping someone up, but it just wasn't working for me. Another sneaky positive that I have with this movie, I feel like it's not getting talked about enough. This movie is very well paced. Writing just flows through every act of the movie. The time blends so well together. Honestly, it felt like I was watching for 45 minutes. I don't even remember like even reaching for my phone to check the time. When you're hitting me with good writing, a good story, a funny movie, an emotional movie, I'm gonna be invested. Like I said, funniest movie of 2026 so far. This movie could be a contender for funniest movie of the year when 2026 is all said and done. My favorite joke of the film was said by a goose. I think it was a goose. It was the Goose King. They were trying to seem intimidating. They were coming up with a plan on how to squish the mayor, and he was talking about how they talked in the sky, and he said flap around and find out. It might not sound funny coming out of my mouth, but when I sat there and I was watching it, it was pretty funny. To go to my negatives of the movie, and I don't even really have major negatives of the movie, it's just a personal thing for me, but I just can't get down with this animation. Like, I don't know when this animation started, maybe 2019 with Onward, maybe 2020 with Soul. Whatever this animation style they're doing now, I'm just not a fan. Like, if Hoppers had no flaws, no nothing, I would still only be able to give it a 9 out of 10 because I just don't like the animation. Can we bring back the Princess and the Frog animation, the Tangled animation, the Toy Story animation? Another negative I have with this movie, I feel like I ruined it a little bit for myself. This video will probably be up Monday morning early. I did see Hoppers on Sunday. It came out on Friday, so people have already seen it before me. I was in a Hoppers review, a spoiler-free review. I was in a Hoppers review comment section, and they mentioned that they were trying to force on the lizard to the audience. I felt that heavily when I was watching. The lizard was cute. It was funny for the first 2 or 3 jokes, but it kept waving at me every 6 minutes, and I'm like, bro, this is not funny anymore. Now I get it. Oh, it's a Pixar movie. It's made for 6-year-olds. That's the beauty with Pixar. It's made for 5-year-olds. It's made for 7-year-olds, but it's also made for 25-year-olds to enjoy. Now, obviously, I'm neither of those ages. I'm only 19, but I feel like an 8-year-old would kind of get tired of the lizard too. Like, he kept popping up. They thought the joke was working. It wasn't working, I'm telling you. But overall, though, I'm pleased with Hoppers. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It's the best movie that I've seen in 2026 so far. Now, will that get trumped by Project Hail Mary in the coming weeks when it comes out? We'll just have to wait and see. But I did really enjoy Hoppers. If I ever were to rewatch it, I feel like my enjoyment and my score would probably go up. Let me know what y'all think about Hoppers down in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was funny? Did you not think it was funny? Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.